So students, so now we are going to discuss going to do the on off controller, the temperature controller. So that experiments. So this is the logic for that on off controller. So the ladder logic is, so this is the ladder logic, and for this, so we design here the base screen, that is the HMI screen. So if you want to see the base screen, so you have to go to the base screen. So under the base screen, screen 1 and task. Sorry. So screen. So the base screen is available. So this we have to make. So what is the requirement? So what are the things are should be available in the HMI screen? So that things you have to design here itself. So these all things are available in the HMI screen. So from there itself, so you can control the if you are using any switches, so you can touch that switch from the HMI screen itself. So it can be controlled like then what are the input output whatever it is. So what we designed in this base screen, so that all things are available in the HMI screen. So from HMI screen itself, so we can control so all the things. So see in the what are these things are here. So this is the main, the toggle switch for on off control. So in the main, that is the on off switch in the process, start or stop switch. And so here, so we have to give the differential gap, that is, so what is the tolerance, so that so we can set here, and so this is the set point. So we can set the temperature level. So this is the set point. So from the set point, so this the differential gap, that much tolerance can be allowed. So up to that the heater can, so heater will be on. So beyond that, so the heater it is going to off. So the heater on off process, so indication is, so here will be indicate. So the on process, so it is showing on and as well as showing in the green color. So if the heater is off now, so it shows in the off as well as in the it is in the red color. And so in the set point and the process variable, we can view in the graphical form also. So in the data also, so we can see here. So what is the present temperature? So the current temperature, so here so real time temperature also available. So here
is the real time temperature control. You know, this is the hardware setup. This hardware setup here having one is for PV, another one is for controller output CO. PV means it will be measure the temperature in the furnace, mini furnace system. So here it is the temperature sensor. Here you know that many temperature sensors, thermocouple, RTD, thermistor. It is a simple RTD. This is the 2-wire RTD. It will be connected to the mini furnace system. The temperature into resistance. Resistance due to the temperature controller. The temperature controller having the one bridge circuit. The bridge circuit will be unbalanced condition. The voltage will be changed. The voltage will be PV value between 0 to 5 volt. Your room temperature, for example, your 0 degree Celsius, it show 0 voltage. Your maximum temperature is 100 degree, it show 5 volt. The PV is the maximum 0 to 5 volt only output. CO is called as controller output. Here the controller output 0 to 5 volt, same as well as. We are using 0 volt means our heater will off. You are using 5 volt means heater will be on. This is the two main concept of the system. They are having the one switch here to control internal or external. You are using internal means you have to select the internal switch. You select external means it will be select external mode the switch. you have to, your input will be connected to PLC, computer, anywhere data converter, it will be directly connected to the PLC, LabVIEW data converter will be connected. The inputs and outputs will be connected to the PLC. PV is connected to our analog input voltage, plus to plus, and then minus to minus, negative to negative, and then here having the input voltage or current. Here having switches, voltage switch, you have select voltage. You need current means you have to change to current switch. It will be connected to the voltage. I am selecting a voltage switch. Another is analog output. Here having voltage output and current output. You are using voltage output means you have to select voltage, or you are using current means you have to using current. I am using voltage channel. It will be connected voltage. It will be selected voltage to connected to the controller output.
So okay, so after completing our program, so we have to download this logic, the logic program into the PLC system. The PLC system we have to download. So for that, so go to mode, go to online, the go to mode, go to online. So from the online, so there is many options are available. So with downloaded, so without downloaded, with downloaded, without uploaded, with uploaded. So we are going to, this logic is going to download into the PLC. நம்ம PLC தான் வந்து இந்த logic வந்து download பண்ணுறோம். So we go to with download. So if you want to download, if the previous program which is already stored in the PLC, so
You have to upload.
So we have to go to the with upload. So with upload means, so which is existing in the PLC system, so that is going to download into the PC. So PC la vandu download agum. So now we go to the with download. So we are downloading this ladder logic program into the PLC. This window will be appear. So here you have to select the firmware as well as applications. So you must select the applications, so then only the HMS screen will be work. So if it is not selecting the application means, so it won't connect with the PLC. So you may not be controlled through the HMS screen. So it can only the logic only executed. So that that is also in the PC itself. On the PLC screen la vandu edume vandu execution agadu. So you ensure these two must be in the tick position, and now go to the download. Say okay. So now your program is going, now program is starting to download. It starts downloading. It starts downloading. See, now we see then the HMS screen. Now it is on. It's downloading the PLC program into the controller. The HMS screen started. So what we did in the base screen, so that is available in the HMS screen. So okay, so now we can give the set point and the differential gap from the HMS screen itself. So now I am going to set the set point. So when I am touch the screen, so the key keypad is available. So from here, so we can set whatever it is. So I am going to set the temperature. So 50, then you press the enter key. So now the set point is 50. So differential gap also, so we can set. So I am going to give the 10. So 10 means the tolerance. So plus or minus 5%. Other 5 and so if the set point is 50. So up to 55 the heater will be on. So when the temperature is beyond the 55, so the heater is going to off. So when the temperature is less than 45, and the heater is going to on. Otherwise, and the less than greater than 45 na, so it remains on. It's less than so now it is showing the real time temperature. If my temperature is the see then the
heater status.
heater is on, so it is showing the blue green.
So the second one. The heater status is indicating on. The red light is heater is on. Now your set point is 50 degrees Celsius. Our present temperature is 50 degrees Celsius. You are giving the differential gap is 10 degrees Celsius. It will divide by 2. That is 55 above set point, 45 below set point. You are reaching the set point of 55. Heater will be off. Once heater off, that only temperature will reduce the lower temperature, that is 45 degrees Celsius, then only heater on. There we see that temperature in the bar graph. Now temperature is 54 degrees Celsius. Almost you are reaching your upper set point. It reaches 55, 55, it reaches 55, heater status will be off. And then you have to see that the real time here indicator also off, heater indicator also off. Now your temperature set 55, set point is 50, upper set point is 55 degrees Celsius. Once you reduce the set temperature, then only heater will be on.